General Gong!
You two again?
It's nice to see you, too.
We have to talk to you. The Kingdom Stone is in danger.
Don't be ridiculous. Nothing gets past my nose.
Will you just listen for a minute?
What is the meaning of this?
We mean no disrespect. We're just
You
trying
heard
to...
what the General said. There's nothing to worry about.
But...
Don't make me repeat myself.
Well, they sound like they know what they're doing. Why don't we just charge up and go home, huh? What do you say?
I don't know. I feel like they're hiding something from us.
It's an ambush!
Follow me!
Guess what I got, Mr. Stumpy? The secret ingredient for my super feather potion. I'll fly real high in the clouds so I can find my mommy and daddy. And we'll all live happily ever after, like in the stories. Doesn't that sound great? You're so funny when you don't say anything. What's going on? A dragon? I've always wanted to meet a dragon!
And with that, we're off to the second stage, one of my favorite stages of the game, because this place is a lot of fun to explore. And the music here is just lovely as well. There's not one single bad track in this whole game, I don't think. But this one in particular, like the melody, is just like such an earworm. It's lovely. And now, apart from giving chase, we apparently are also chased by someone else. But more on her later. First we're going to explore this first part of the level as Lilac here. And I think it's a good time to also explain a bit about the lore, because yeah, you might be lost a bit by all of the stuff that's been going on. Ooh, I can't say no to an arrow. Ooh, there's an extra life there. Can't say no to that either. But yeah, the like let's just go over the world here. Basically, this world, or this part of the world, has 3 kingdoms. We are currently in Shang-Tu, which is governed by the Magister, who you've actually already kinda met, because he was voicing the intro. Like the... Can I get in there? Jeez. He was voicing the intro monologue. Or the 1-up can just come to me. Even the 1-ups have pity on me now. And Shang-Tu has a Kingdom Stone, or so-called Kingdom Stone, and this is basically the power source of this world. It is what provides the citizens of power. Now Shang-Mu is the one plowing through this place with that giant truck. They want this power for themselves, because there is a power shortage. Doesn't that sound familiar, huh? Yeah, so they're not nice now, and their leader is Mayor Zhao, and we will be meeting him later on. Don't mind if I do. A wood shield is always handy. And then there is a third kingdom, which is Shuigan, which is governed by a king, or well, a prince now, who is supposed to be king, I suppose. But yeah, as you saw in the intro, some green dude did some political shenanigans over there, and now we've got this thing. Did that hit me? I call no. We can actually make short work of him by just dropping a giant block on its head. You can also just hit him a couple of times, but a block is one hit, so it's a lot easier. But yeah, that alien for for this world at least, is Lord Breven. And Lord Breven is not a nice guy, let me tell you. As you already saw and got an impression. He is unapologetic evil and by far the best character in the game, if you ask me. He has such a presence whenever he is in the scene. You feel like his presence. He is cruel, he is intimidating, he is sarcastic. We'll see quite a bit of that as well. Can't go in there yet, so we'll get back to that shortly. He's just a great villain, and just like a villain, like unapologetic, just evil for evil's sake. As far as we know. Like maybe he has a tragic backstory to tell us why he does what he does, but you know, sometimes villains can be evil just because of their actions, you know. We don't have to know how they were abused as a kid that made them this way so we can sympathize with them. No. He's doing evil shit and he needs to be stopped. That's all we need to know. And I kinda miss villains like that. Now they always need to have a reason and a tragic backstory, and yeah, I like this villain a lot just because he's just Breven and he does not want to have any bullshit, because he is also very successful and actually like technically a pretty successful villain, as we will see as we go to the game. He has a plan and he does not bullshit around, and I like that. He's not some comical fool like they made Dr. Eggman nowadays, or as I still like to call him, Dr. Robotnik, because that's a way cooler name. Anyway, we found the Kingdom Stone. But they did stole our Chaos Emerald, damn it. Really cool about this part is like if you drop here, it doesn't actually kill you. I kind of like that, and you can actually move along the floor as well. You know, it's a safe strategy as well. I kind of like that. Usually you won't even know that is a possibility, but I figured, you know, because I of course figured that out the hard way. I figured, you know, let's just show it off. This dude who is as Lilac, it's kind of a non-issue because you can just stick to the front here and drop down on him. I'm making it much harder than it's supposed to be again, as per usual. There we go. And there we go. But wait, they also have another stone. What the heck? Yeah, these are fake. Oh well, we need to go into the caves to get the actual one. But, whilst Lilac is exploring those, we actually meet up with Milla, our proper third character of the game. Who is a bit late here, because stuff happened. Our Chaos Emerald got stolen, damn it! But yeah, we can't go the same way, so we have to make a detour. But before we do that, let's quickly go over Milla's moveset here, because she plays really different from the other two. First of all, she has less health, as you can see right away, so you need to be a bit more careful with her. However, she has one big card up her sleeve. When pressing special and keeping it hold or held, you can summon a shield. This not only protects you from projectiles, but it can actually, for the most part, send them flying back to the enemies, trivializing quite a few bosses this way. And if you let go, it will send out a small burst which actually hurts enemies. But you know, it's a bit unwieldy to actually hit enemies with. When pressing attack, she doesn't actually have a direct attack, but keeping it pressed down will summon a giant block. And this of course you can hurl at enemies for also some damage. And when having a block and pressing down special, she will summon a giant shield, which doesn't function any different from the small shield, except for if you let go. It makes a giant burst appear, which is quite handy and does more damage than the small one. I'm actually not sure which does more damage, the block or the big burst, but yeah, that's basically her way to kick ass, and I quite enjoy it. Also, she's the one who flies, so you know, she if we keep this comparison to Sonic up, she is the one like Tails, and because she's kind of psychic, maybe a bit of silver in there. I don't know. Anyway, let's go on a little minecart chase here. Luckily, this one is not as difficult as the ones in Donkey Kong. This one is pretty much, it plays itself. So yeah, this is Milla. I really enjoy her playstyle. It's so different from the other two. But I don't like her as a character much. And it mostly has to do with the way that she is used. And that's basically, she is not used. She's mostly here just to be cute. And that's it. Yeah, the other two cannot get that card, for example. But yeah, if we move over here now, we go into this cave, and this is actually the mine shaft that Lilac has come down from. Although maybe she hasn't yet, because the elevator's not here. Who knows, who knows? More mysteries afoot here. Oh, come on. But yeah, they did do a good job in making her cute, because my goodness, she is by far the cutest in her sprite. Like, she has the little doggy walk and the doggy paddle in the water, and she has a little whimper when she gets hurt. They did everything to make people go aww. And I don't know, I just don't like characters built like that. Let's just say that in Final Fantasy VII, I wasn't too sad at the end of disc 1, because well, a certain someone was benched pretty much from the get-go because I didn't like her. Kind of the same deal. But now it's Carol time. Oh yeah. Don't worry, we'll get back to Milla soon enough, but just thematically I think, ouch, Carol makes more sense as the explorer type. And yeah, I do like the gameplay from Milla a bit more than Carol's actually, so you know, we'll get back to her. But just like exploring a ruin, it sounds more like something Carol will do, honestly. Like finding extra lives. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ah, new little shield. I love how they place the shield here, because it does give you a hint, like this shield will protect you against these attacks. This is the earth shield, and yeah, it protects you against like these energy things. Again, I don't really remember what kind of shield protects you from what exactly. Those big drill things don't hurt you, by the way, for some reason. But yeah, I really love how it's placed there. To teach you. And yeah, as you can see, this shield will draw in crystals to your location instead of the petals. Like each shield has a different kind of functionality. I kind of like that. The defense buff, don't really care too much about that. Uh-oh, ouch. And also something like you might be wondering, like there's a bunch of pits. Are they dangerous? Nah. This game is fairly safe. And now I did mess myself up here by, ouch, introducing this dude over here. Oh, now you stop? Oh, no he doesn't. There's barely any pits. There are some, but only in the later levels, and mostly where they really make sense, where it's unsafe to land. Where you'd expect to be, there's no floor. So the game is really good in that. There's no like spike pits to get trapped in. Although, as always, I did manage to do that at one point. But yeah, that's very unlikely to happen. Anyway. Time for some Indiana Jones action here. With the spike floor going down, which seems pretty safe. Of course, what comes down in these kind of situations must also go up. But it's really slow, so it's kind of a non-issue, honestly. Not too scary. I'm not actually sure if on hard that goes faster, but even if it goes faster, it shouldn't pose too much of a threat for any of the characters. And here we have another kind of unique mini-boss who you need to hit right in the jams. But he can also do it himself if you stand on top of him. But as always, just pepper him with some special and you're pretty safe because of the iframes. And it makes short work of most enemies. Yeah, that special was really something special, alright, for Carol. Actually, all the specials are a safe way to deal with. Except, funnily enough, Milla, we can't go through there. We need to make a detour. Oops. Milla is, I guess, the least safe from using her special. Which is kind of funny. Anyway.
Spade? What's he doing here?
Hey! What do you think you're doing? That's the Kingdom Stone!
So? I needed to find my father's killer. Not like a couple traitors like yourselves would care.
I'd rather be called a traitor than a murderer.
The Scarves left us no choice.
And you've left me no choice. Still training, I see.
You wanna fight? Come and get it!
I'd love to stay and dance, but Mayor Zhao's got a tight schedule. Besides, if something else is guarding this thing, I'd hate to be around when it wakes up.
You're insane, you know that? You're never gonna get away with it.
We'll see about that.
He'll never make it out.
But we should. Come on!
Oh well, I guess no boss, because the boss just... Oh, something was guarding this place. Giant Mantis. Yeah, this one is kind of interesting. Interesting in the way that, depending on who you play as, it makes... like, Lilac is, I think, the most difficult to do this thing with, although her Cyclone still makes it more also kind of easy. But yeah, Carol's special makes short work of it, and Milla's special also makes this one quite easy. It's really nice that bosses, you really have to handle them differently depending on who you're playing as. Like, there will also be bosses where Carol actually will have a tougher fight. And if you are playing for the first time, this one might be like the first boss that might give you some issues. Although he's not tough, like, and there's health in the arena as well. You just need to hit him a bunch, and you tried at first, at least I did. You rely on your standard attack, and that is just not, like, I will try it here, but that is just not cutting it. The claw thing works a bit better if you can line it up. Like so. But honestly, the special is the way to go here. I got lucky there. You might also notice that the design of this boss, really, it's such a Genesis boss, isn't it? I love this game for all the little references to all the awesome Genesis games we used to know. It's like a real celebration of that whole console in one package. But yeah, this one is almost finished. Ouch. Ouch. Oh well. As I was saying, he is easy if you don't suck. This is why I was playing on normal, honestly. Although even on hard, I should have still survived this one. But still, this will not be the case for the later bosses, believe you me. Anyway, that's it for this stage. Enjoy the cutscenes and see you next time. The muzzle.
How did I... Carol! Carol! I'm over here! You made it out.
Your ear!
It's just a scratch. I'm fine.
Well, we better find Torque and get home so I can patch it up.
Well, this stinks. How are we gonna get more money?
We'll think of something. What I really want to know is why Spade is working for Mayor Zhao.
Buttloads of cash?
Well, Zhao might know something about the assassination, but that still doesn't explain what he needs the stone for. I have a bad feeling about all this. What?
Someone's following us.
What do you mean?
Yeah! Wait. Someone with a shield pulled me out of the cave. It must have been her. Sorry about pouncing on ya. Hello? I'm sorry?
Don't be scared. I promise we'll keep you safe.
Are you a dragon?
Yeah.
Can I touch your hair?
Huh?
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it's okay. I was just surprised is all. Go ahead. I won't hurt you.
It's like a rope.
Yeah.
Maybe we can be friends.
Sure.
I'm Milla. What's your name?
Lilac.
That's a pretty name.
Thanks. This is my friend Carol.
Hi. So, thanks for saving me back there. But what are you doing all the way out here? I was playing over here, and then those people came. They're not very nice. I'll say.
You know what? You can come to our secret hideout.
What? Really?
Yeah. Nobody knows where it is except us.
That sounds like fun!
The Kingdom Stone has been taken! Your Excellency! By who? Mayor Zhao. His pilgrimage to the temple was a cover-up.
This is troubling. Zhao may be a buffoon, but I never believed he was capable of this.
A pair of youngsters warned us about the attack. I refuse to listen. I have failed you, Magister.
Don't be hard on yourself, General. I would have been just as skeptical. Tell me, who was it that issued this warning?
Something doesn't smell right.
Well, sorry.
You never smell right. I'm referring to those kids. They know something about this. We have to find them.
You sure you don't want to hang out with us?
Thanks, but I have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna try and fix my gadgets.
Fair enough. Just shout if you need anything.
Alright, what are you gonna be up to?
Oh, we should have plenty of things to do, especially with a new girl around.
I'm bored.
How about a movie?
Sure! Why not? Hey, Lilac. How come Torque doesn't want to hang out with us?
He said he had some work to do.
He's probably just scared of getting cooties. Cooties?
Not like a couple traitors like yourselves would care.
Lilac! Torque's I went down there and he's,
Calm down. What is it?
Torque turned into an alien or something.
What?
Just come with me, come on!
I probably had a bad dream.
I'm serious, get up! Come on, get up, get up!
All right, let me get my shoes on. Torque?
It's not what it looks like!
What are you? Give us answers, buddy!
Okay, I'll tell you. But you have to promise to keep it to yourselves.
We promise. Right, Carol?
Right. Pinky swear.
I'm from another world. Actually, I'm part of an alliance between many different worlds. We're called Chasers.
So you're an alien, then?
Pretty much, yeah.
So, why do a bunch of aliens care about our planet?
The man that wants your kingdom stone isn't from around here either. He calls himself Lord Breven.
Lord?
Well, he didn't get that name selling cookies. He's dangerous with a capital D. Breven is the most powerful enemy we've ever faced. Hundreds of worlds destroyed. Thousands of heroes killed or corrupted. Enormous amounts of weapon energy stolen. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. According to our scans, the Kingdom Stone has enough energy to double the size of his army. If he gets it, he'll be unstoppable. I'll try and convince your leaders of his existence, but if I can't get them to help me, if Breven gets his hands on the Kingdom Stone, then I'll have no choice. I'll have to destroy it.
Destroy it?
You can't be serious.
I'll only destroy it if I have no other choice. I swore to my captain on his dying breath that I would not let Breven get that stone.
I'm sorry about your captain, but you can't destroy it. In fact, you won't even have to think about it, because I'm going to help you get it back. I don't care how dangerous it is. It's going to take a lot more than robots and aliens to slow a dragon down.
If she's gonna go for it, then I am too. If we can beat up a giant praying mantis thing together, then who knows what else we can do. I wanna come too.
I guess we could let you save Carol's life a few more times.
Hey. Yay!
So the three of you are really gonna help me stop him?
Say no more, Team Lilac's got your back. We'll talk about the name later, okay?
I'd be lying if I said I was comfortable with this, but I honestly could use your help. You all know this world better than I do.
So, it's official, right?
More or less. Welcome aboard, ladies.
Yeah! Awesome!
Wonderful! Good evening, sir. It may interest you to know that the location of the artifact has shifted.
Where?
It's moving toward a densely populated region to the east.
This could work to our advantage. Get me the king's son. Where do your duties lie, Prince?
It is my duty to protect my father's kingdom.
You would sacrifice your very life for the good of this kingdom, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And you would crush all those who threaten its safety.
We must protect it at all costs.
Exactly. The one you call Zhao has taken something very precious. Something that could put your kingdom at risk. You're not going to let him keep it, are you?
Revenge is upon us, my fellow kin. We have confirmed who is responsible for the death of our king. Zhao of Shangmu. His plans to steal our kingdom stone must be stopped. Deploy our Sky Battalion.